York Rangers, Winnipeg Jets. This program distributed locally by Madison Square Garden Cable Network, nationally by USA Network via satellite. Good evening, everybody. I'm Jim Gordon, along with the big whistle, Bill Chadwick. Tonight, the Winnipeg Jets and the New York Rangers. Watching Nick Petilla with that go-ahead goal in his first goal at Madison Square Garden since rejoining the Rangers brings two things to mind. Number one, the Rangers have been playing. Number two, the Rangers have been playing extremely well since they lost to the Winnipeg Jets.
And they've got a good chance to extend their streak tonight because the Winnipeg Jets on the road are 2-23-4. In their last two games, they have allowed 19 goals against them. But they have also proven that on any given night, they can in the league.
Right now, the team's getting set for the opening face-off. A reminder that this is New York Rangers hockey. Once again, we're back at Madison Square Garden, set for the national anthem. We'll take a look at the Ranger goaltender first of all for tonight's game.
And in the nets for the Rangers after sitting out two games, Doug Sotot with a 3.58 goals against average, a winning percentage of 15-12 and 6 ties.
The goaltender tonight for Winnipeg was the guy who stopped the Rangers almost cold in Winnipeg.
Undoubtedly, he beat the Rangers by himself in Winnipeg. Marcus Matson, 3.85. But to be fair, Jim, the Rangers did not help their cause. And the referee for tonight's game, a rookie referee, did quite a job for the game the Rangers played in Los Angeles, Kerry Fraser. Kevin Collins is one of the linesmen, and the outcast Ray Scapagnello is the other one. Wonder who he goes out with after the game.
Couple of Irishmen and Ray. Getting close to March 17th, too, isn't it? Actually, of course, Marcus Matson, we're talking about how good he was against the Rangers. Bill is right. The Rangers did not help their cause at all by playing it a little bit too cool with the feeling we thought that they could win the game whenever they wanted to, and they did not. Let's go downstairs now with the introduction of our national anthem. Singing tonight, Mr. Ron Raines.
Mr. Raines will salute the two great nations represented here tonight by singing first the Canadian national anthem and then the anthem of the United States of America. He'll be accompanied at the organ by Eddie Layton.
He means it. He's just not singing notes. Just great. Ron
Never
Ray.
see anybody enjoy work any more than that. That was beautiful. There's the team statistics. The goals scored by the Rangers, 207 is against 169. And look at the goals against. That's the killer. Penalty killing. Rangers are up on that. Power play just a little bit up because they're going well. Short-handed goals, they haven't got as many. Penalty minutes, a lot more.
Willie Lindstrom, number 20, is starting at right wing, as you see, for the Winnipeg Jets. Anders Steen, number 17, is the center, and Normand Dupont is on the left wing, and he was very tough against the Rangers.
And Ron Wolfson was on that line out in Winnipeg. He's out injured, but that line had 5 goals that night.
Back line will have Barry Lawn, number 4, on the right side, and Don Spring, number 27. Rangers are starting off deep in Winnipeg's end, trying to get the puck in, keep it inside the blue line. A heavy check by Dave Maloney. It popped back to center. There's the all-star for the Rangers, number 17, Eddie Johnstone. Dave across to Ron Greshner and ahead. Don Maloney onside for Allison and just beyond his reach.
The Rangers have to continue the hitting to beat this hockey club. Don't skate with Winnipeg.
Intercepted by the Rangers. Don Maloney tries to force the boards and cannot. Ran right back by Greshner, swapping sides there with Dave for a second. Here comes Maloney. Chopped in by Allison on a Maloney pass. Johnstone can't get there in time. Rangers are trying to get a change, and the puck goes out of play.
New York Rangers playing against Winnipeg in Winnipeg did not use their body. They had started off using it.
This program is authorized by Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated, solely for the entertainment of our audience. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this event, including the imposition of a charge for viewing the program without the express written consent of Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated, is prohibited.
The Rangers at home, they would like to go to the 500 mark tonight.
Ron Duguay, the center for the Rangers. Nick Batiou is on his left side there on the face-off. The Rangers win the draw. Davy Silk eludes a check and still has the puck. He's got Batiou and Duguay in front. It went behind Duguay, who didn't see it coming. Duguay at the goal line. Centering pass knocked aside. Rangers might have a swipe at it here. Shot toward the net, deflected wide left side. Number 44 going after the puck on the far side is Dave Babbitt. Rangers have it again. Rangers controlling the play. Save. A rebound comes wide. Jets try to clear. Beck kept it in with Dugay's help, and Dave Silk has the puck. Good turn for this line that kept the puck inside Winnipeg's end. This is Dave Silk. Batiou's in front with Dugay. Shot blocked, and the Jets will come out for the first time. First time they've crossed center ice. Barry Beck takes his man in. Free puck in front. Shot is blocked by Vadnais. Good hit by Beck. And Long couldn't contain it.
Jim, that was a good follow-up by Lukovic. He's just about the best they have, along with Dave Christian.
Rangers on a fast change. Anders Hedberg. Hedberg surrounded, goes in and lost the puck. Back to center zone. There's Tom Laidlaw. We'll pick up Winnipeg as we go for you.
Christopoulos is back in the Ranger lineup, coming off the injured list tonight.
Hedberg goes in with a pass in front. Laidlaw and missed the net. He might have got a piece.
He did get a piece, Jim.
And it worked. Play stoppage behind the net. Work stoppage is a strike.
And the funny part of it is Marcus Matson made the wrong move. He gave him the whole right-hand side of the net, but he just fortunately got his stick up. There's Laidlaw. Watch Matson give him the whole right-hand side of the net.
Good stop. Good stop with that right hand. Coming across the line now. 18 is bonus. Shot. Save. Rebound in front. Save. Rebound. Save. It's in. There was a whistle, and I'm not sure the goal is going to count.
I think it is, Jim. There was no sign that he called it off.
It will count. It's a goal for Winnipeg on their first shot on net.
There's the breakout from the coming into the offensive zone. They shot by Willie Lindstrom. The puck comes out. And number 19, Chris Mannery. And Jim, Chris Mannery got 99.
It could very well be 99, Rick Dudley. Let's take another look at him. I got a bad angle coming in, Bill.
Former player with Buffalo.
And we're back to live play. We'll pick it up in the scoring. It was on the third rebound shot out in front. Greshner has the puck. In front, deflected wide.
The Winnipeg goal was scored by number 99,
It is Dudley's
Rick
goal.
Dudley. On an assist from number 18, Rick Bonus.
There's a shot on goal, and Sotart will hold.
26 seconds.
At any rate, they brought up Chris Mannery for this game, and last night at the farm team
Down at Tulsa, yeah.
down at Tulsa, Chris Mannery got 3 goals. They thought it was worth another shot with the big club Winnipeg.
Chris, as you'll watch, is just at the bottom of your screen here on this face-off. Look at it from behind the defenseman on the right point, right side. Barry leg number 6. The puck goes out in front, but Dave Maloney is there and finds a wing, centering pass, and stops short. Jets had the first goal of the game. They lead 1-0. Puck being brought down by Pete Sullivan. And back pass by Dean Talavas, who took it away from Peter Sullivan. Dave Maloney again. Solid checking on the boards on the far side. That's Don Spring, 27, gets to his right wing. Kept in play by Dave Maloney again. Ron Duguay, centering pass, knocked aside. Duguay comes back. Greshner, soft pass on the right side. Rangers are offside going in. 16:29 to go. Period number 1. Score is 1-0 Winnipeg. This is New York Rangers hockey. Here at Madison Square Garden, the face-off will be in center zone as you look at Phil Esposito. Rangers have the puck. This is Beck. Barry sends one in. Comes up on Johnstone's side. He's got Don Maloney in a slot. Allison tries to find him. Now Maloney and Allison both behind the net. Maloney and Johnstone in front. Allison doing the corner work. Allison has a choice. He goes in and lost the puck. It's in front of save. Score!
And Jim, the all-star of the Rangers, had a lot to do with that shot, but Allison kept the puck in the zone, making a good play with Don Maloney behind the net. We have a tie hockey game. Now watch Allison. He fakes the shot, tries to hold it. It's taken away from him, but he keeps mucking. Allison's got the puck now. Then Eddie Johnstone, and Don Maloney is the one that puts it in the net. Allison and Don Maloney. Eddie Johnston will get an assist along with Allison.
That line continues to play extremely well. 3:50 the time of the goal. Don Maloney scores. Johnstone and Allison. Winnipeg Jets are threatening here in front. Shot. Save. It's under it.
Number 14, Mike Allison, and number 17, Eddie Johnstone. 3 minutes, 50 seconds. For Don Maloney, goal number 19 at 3 minutes, 50 seconds.
The time of the goal, 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Allison and Johnstone on the assist. Face off to the left side of Doug Sotart. Burns, 27, facing off for the Rangers.
Eddie Johnstone now has 41 points in his last 34 games.
Barry Long keeps the puck in play. Dave Christian working the corner. Christian, a very important cog in this team. Generally, as he goes, so goes the team. Shot by Petit was blocked, a bouncing puck, and Matson almost mishandled it. Rangers forechecking well. Barry Long. Petit was on Long. Long goes down. Patillo has the puck behind it. Puts it in front. No Ranger there. Kept in by Laidlaw. Tremendous forechecking by the Rangers so far. Shot toward the goal, blocked in front. Long was there again. And finally back to center zone. Rangers right back in again. Katsopoulos shot. Possible. Knocked away by Barry Long. Centering pass comes out. Patillo could not keep it in.
The Rangers are finishing off their check so far tonight, Jim.
Sent in by Patillo. Burns passes across. Screen shot. Silk save. And with 14:55 to go in period one, the score is tied at 1. This is New York Rangers hockey.
The Ranger goal scored by Don Maloney was his 20th of the season. 20.
Tie hockey game 1-1. The face-off on the left side of Matson.
Don Maloney is goal number 20. And he has now 11 goals in the last 11 games. That's a pretty good streak going.
I think he scored in half of the games he's played this year. Round behind the net. Victor's centering pass knocked aside. Rangers continue to keep it in deep. Nilsson shot. Save. Rebound, Vickers. Save. Rebound. He's got it under him someplace. Tremendous pressure by the Rangers.
Jim, unless Winnipeg changes their style, this has to be a blowout. I never saw a team so overwhelmed. There's a shot from the point by Nilsson. It's a good save by Matson. Vickers, and he can't lift the puck. He was in a little too close to raise it up over the goaltender.
Matson's getting no protection with the exception of Barry Long, number 4, the only guy playing in front of him.
None at all.
The only goal Matson allowed against the Rangers in Winnipeg was a fluke shot, a little blooper over his shoulder. Free puck shot wide of Matson. This is Nilsson. Hedberg, save Matson. Rangers just continue to keep the pressure on and keep the puck in Winnipeg's end. The shots on goal are deceiving. It's Rangers 9-5, but the Rangers have been down here 90% of the time.
There's another 20-goal scorer for the Rangers.
Free puck to the left side. Barry Legg, number 6, out in front. Looking toward the right-hand side. Number 18 looking for the puck is Rick Bowness. Rangers captured. Dave Maloney. Rangers to center zone. Vickers takes the headman pass. Lays it off beautifully. No penalty call and a little holding coming down. The puck back to center zone. And here come the Jets on a 4-on-2 very quickly. Pass to the right side in front. Free puck goes wide. And Dave Maloney and Ron Greshner break it up. Greshner's in the corner. That's Dudley, 99, with him. Bonus, number 18, is in front. 2-on-2. Vickers going for the net. They see him. Pass across. Nilsson, save. Dead-on shot with Vickers on the right side of the goaltender.
Matson continues to cheat the Rangers.
Bonus with a good hold up there at the blue line. Had the Rangers a little bit off stride.
Jim, this is the kind of a game that Greshner can excel in. Wide open.
Duguay ahead. Intercepted. Sent right back to center zone. Don Spring ahead. Beck comes back. That's Willie Lindstrom, number 20, right out in front. Vadnais up ahead. Lost. Here's Lindstrom. Shot toward the net. Knocked down in front. Vadnais is there. Into center zone. Talavas trying to dig it off the boards. Duguay there to help out. Taken by the Jets. Knocked away by Vadnais. Talavas. Cross ice pass right side. Here comes Lindstrom again, but Beck is there first. Gary Burns scales one into the corner. Here comes Talavas. Matson's out of his hole. Talavas behind the net. Matson back in the crease area again. Beck keeps it in with a solid body check. It squirts by him. Here comes a one-on-one situation. Screen shot blocked nicely by Vadnais and cleared by Sotard very alertly. That puck was drifting toward the crease. Rangers have it and start coming out. Winnipeg is forechecking a little bit better, making the Rangers work to get out, blunting their drive a little bit. Duguay pass hit him on the skates offside. 12:27 to go, period one, score tied at 1. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Manufacturers Hanover knows each one of you saves your own special way. The ones who practice saving long term.
This'll be ready when you are, Doc.
Or who save while they practice. That's why we have so many different savings plans. One will fit you to a T. The ones who save today for tomorrow. Or who saved yesterday for today. However you see fit to save, Manufacturers Hanover will fit you to an MHT.
Face-off is controlled by the Rangers. Tommy Laidlaw. Rangers far offside. If Laidlaw goes in, they really got their signals crossed on that one. Laidlaw held up, but he couldn't hold up in time. It's offside.
That's Tom Laidlaw having an outstanding season. He's a pretty good aggressive hockey player.
Long clears it to center zone. Don Maloney is there, being given a work over on the board, sends one in, and here comes Long again. Long works with Barry Legg, number 6, as the back line for Winnipeg. Solid hit there by Laidlaw, and there's going to be a penalty. Elbow, Laidlaw coming in too high with the elbow. He's gone. 12:02 to go. Period 1. Score remains tied at 1. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Penalty is 2 minutes for elbowing. Number 2 of New York, Tom Laidlaw. He received 2 minutes for elbowing. The time is 7 minutes, 58 seconds. 7:58.
Elbow, right?
There's the news on your screen. 7:58, the time of the elbowing penalty to Tom Laidlaw. Rangers are down a man.
This is the first penalty of this hockey game.
Play is at center zone. Winnipeg picks up the puck and starts to move back to their own end.
17% they convert on power plays. That ranks 20th in the National Hockey League.
Talavas almost took that away from Peter Sullivan. Rangers pressing here, doing a good job in deep again. Winnipeg's got the extra man. It should be comparatively easy to come out with an extra skater on the ice. They've got them all deep, though. Look. Now they break out on the right side. Duguay comes back and makes him hurry his pass, and Rangers capture as a result. Intercepted in front, shot wide. Peter Sullivan had a lot of net and went to the long side. Dave Maloney kicks his man out. Back to the point. Screen shot. Off a stick and off the glass. Heavy shot coming from the point by Dave Babbage. Into the corner. Dave Maloney trying to keep the crease area clear. Rangers staying in the box formation. Talavas reaches for it. Can't get there. Now Kasopoulos breaks out of the box and right back into it again. Into the corner. Duguay intercepts. Rebound lost. Comes back for Babbage. Shot wide of the net. Rebound to left side of the goaltender. Right out in front. Rangers capture the puck. It's Dave Maloney. Talavas gets into the act and does clear.
Winnipeg doing everything but putting it in the net. They had control of the puck in the Rangers zone.
Free puck on the near side. 30 seconds to go on the power play, and the Rangers have controlled things quite well up until this point. Team captain Morris Lukowicz. Here's Babbage.
The Rangers have only given up 6 goals, Jim, in their last 54 times shorthanded.
Excellent average. Eddie Johnstone helps it stay clear. Don Maloney passes it back. Time in the power play, 22 seconds. Rangers have it in control. They got a 3-on-2 here. Pass just behind Don Maloney, and with Johnstone breaking on the right side, that's an offside.
That was the fault of Carol Vadnais. Don Maloney had every right to expect that pass. He was all alone going down the left-hand side.
Anders Steen, number 17, facing off. Got Willie Lindstrom, 20, on his right side. Number 28 on the left side is Normand Dupont. And lifted clear. Time in the power play, 4 seconds. Barry Legg. Rangers have killed the power play. Laidlaw comes out of the box. This is Legg coming down the slot. Petiu's going to meet him halfway. He passes behind Petiu. They got a man in front by Lindstrom. It hit Lindstrom on the way in. Instead of being put down where he could get a pass, it was a high shot. Here's Lindstrom. Got a shot. Off the stick, way up into the crowd.
And the face-off will be in the Ranger zone to the right of Doug Sotot.
When the Rangers kill penalties the way they have been doing in the past few games, you don't mind, from a Ranger standpoint, taking a few, like that one by Laidlaw. It was a hard penalty. It was an elbowing. It keeps the other team on its toes, and they have to skate with their heads up.
Jim, the Rangers are playing a more aggressive game than they played in Winnipeg. They are using their body. They are finishing off the play. What I mean by finishing off the play is after the opponent gets rid of the puck, they are still touching him, taking him out of the play so he can't get back.
Greshnick couldn't quite get that one under control coming down.
Very seldom he loses it like that.
Barry Long. Long plays the turn. Greshner leaves it to the right side, then goes left, and has Dave Maloney with a pass. Burns. Bill will be talking to Gary Burns between the first and second period. 3-on-2. Here comes Winnipeg on a 3-on-2. Shot by Lindstrom. Save. The rebound picked up by Burns. Dave Maloney. Greshner looking for a man to pass to. Has Patil at center zone. Good pass. Patil gets around a hip check. Lost it. He's got it again. Dave still couldn't handle behind the net. Just kept in. Save. No, yeah, you got a piece. Just went wide.
Good shot by Kostopoulos.
He did keep that in play above the plane of the blue line. And a frozen puck. 8:42 to go. First period, score tied at 1. This is New York Ranger hockey.
We set out to make Eastern's Transcon the best possible service to California. How are we doing?
I'd have to give that flight some applause. Simply the best flight I've ever taken.
1011's an excellent airplane. I like it very much.
And Eastern was very, very nice.
I guess I have forgotten how nice an airline it is.
I'm going back on Eastern.
Eastern's Transcon to California. We have to earn our wings every day.
The friendly skies may belong to another airline. I think Eastern has the friendliest crews.
The face-off is in Winnipeg's end. Free puck. Laidlaw gets to it. And a giveaway goes to the Jets. Right side coming down now is Bonus. Laidlaw cross. Rangers just taking possession so easily, it seems. Up ahead, headman pass. Vickers again on the off wing. Rangers have been doing a lot of that over the last few games. Long shot, Katsopoulos blocked. Bonus. Sotart with a good clearing save. Hedberg's pass goes off the back of the net. He was partially blocked, and this is Katsopoulos ahead.
That's what happens to Kostopoulos, Jim. When you miss so many games, you lose your timing.
No offside, so Nielsen's onside at the goal line. The Jets come back. Now Vickers captures. Hedberg, good drop pass back. Beck screen shot, stopped in front. Excellent play by Hedberg. Too close for a shot. He found an open man. Rangers still fighting for possession. Tripping penalty going to go against the Jets.
And it'll be Norm DuPont going for tripping Hedberg. There's DuPont, formerly Montreal Canadiens, getting an opportunity to play with this team. He plays a little bit too hard on this one. And there he's taken Hedberg out of the play.
LeCure, I think it is, Bill.
LeCure.
Yes, 28-29. Very tough to see him up here.
He receives 2 minutes of tripping.
He's from the Chicago Blackhawks chain.
12-16.
Rangers bringing their power play production up 43 and 240 for an 18%. They were down as low as 15 at one time.
Allison is handling the face-off for the Rangers on the face-off.
And you see the penalty killing of the Jets.
Johnstone gets it, sends one across. It's going to cross the line and come back out. Vadnais is there. Allison, Johnstone. Dave Maloney could not stay onside. A little extra pass.
I don't know whether that was offside. That was very close. Face-off will be outside of the Winnipeg zone. This Winnipeg team has scored 8 shorthanded goals this year.
Free puck, center zone, knocked aside. Allison back with a good save. Johnstone has trouble with Barry leg, but gets by him. Don Maloney's going for the net left side. Johnstone's pass and sticks aside for the goaltender, Matson. Don Maloney working the sideboards and back to center. Vadnais to Beck. Again, Don goes for the net. And Matson has to hold up.
Barry Beck led Don Maloney just a little too much.
It's a startling change in the style of play of Don Maloney. He is now always going for the net, where he used to seldom go for the net.
Jim, there's a reason for that. He was playing with the great Phil Esposito. 11 goals in his last 11 games.
It's a perfect tribute to the kind of a player that he is. He will do whatever is required.
Exactly right.
Sacrificing himself, he will. Vickers on the side here. Steve checked off the puck, and the Jets get it to the blue line and now move it across. Don Maloney makes them pay. Here's Vickers coming back. Time in the power play, 1 minute and 4 seconds. Greshner. Nilsson's in front. Greshner's got Hedberg in front. Greshner, save Matson. It must be almost on the goal line.
Jim, Greshner had a perfect chance to give that puck to Hedberg. Nilsson goes down the right-hand side. There's Greshner. Look at Hedberg. Perfect opportunity to give him the puck.
Face-off will be to the right side of Matson. Vickers gets it back. Dave Maloney will shoot. Save. Rebound is cleared by the Jets. Shots on goal are now 13-7 Rangers. Rangers coming down. Power play continues. 40 more seconds. This is Vickers again. Centering pass in front. Matson gets there. Brilliant save. Rebound stopped. A brilliant save by Matson. And the Winnipeggers have a one-on-one. Lindstrom with the puck. Dave Maloney challenges him. He sends it into the corner. Less than 30 seconds to go on the power play. Matson is very, very sharp again tonight. Poked away. Nilsson takes a body check. Lost it to Lindstrom. Shot on goal. Off the glass. And the Rangers have difficulty coming out. 13 seconds in the power play. Time for one more rush if they move quickly. Duguay. Vickers onside. Vickers looks to center one. He can't do it. Trapped in the corner. Fights to get it back. Rangers have it. Hedberg across. Katsopoulos shot. Saved by Matson. And the power play ends.
Jim, the Rangers have to guard against being too hungry in a game like this. You've got to play this as a team, not as individuals, and I notice the Rangers in the last 4 or 5 minutes are playing as individuals.
Second is so ago. It seemed we said the shots were 13-7. It's now 17-7. The opportunities are there, but so is Matson.
There's a man did quite a job and is still doing it. Craig Patrick.
Duguay's got Patillo in a slot, number 22 there, being guarded by Dave Babbage. He wins the draw. Duguay does. Rangers can't get to the puck in time. Babbage sends it to the right side. Shot is blocked in front and goes wide in the rebound. Almost sneaked through with a good one. Tim Tripper with a nice move coming down the right side. Little scramble in the corner. And the puck comes the length of the ice. There will be no icing call. Babbage and Patillo. Patillo missed most of that check on Babbage. Now he's got the puck. Duguay's in front. Talbot's shot. Stopped in front. Babbage off the sideboards. 4 minutes and 57 seconds to go. First period score tied at 1. Duguay goes for the dead puck. Patillo goes in, draws a crowd. Talbot works the corner. And sent back to left wing for the Jets. Rangers had tried to get a change here and couldn't do it. Beck is coming back in a hurry. And an icing call. 4:36 to go. Period 1. Score tied at 1. This is New York Rangers hockey. Minutes, 36 seconds on the clock. Period 1. Face off left side of the goaltender and cleared the center zone. Vadnais. Beck. Shot by Nilsson and goes blocked before it goes in front. Taken by Long. Beyond Beck's reach. This should be an icing call if Beck gets back in time. Winnipeg and the Rangers are tied at 1. The Rangers have dominated. Shots on goal are 17-7, and yet it is a tie game. And so many times in hockey you will see this, where one team just dominates and dominates and dominates. Suddenly the other team pops out and zap. Matter of fact, that's how Winnipeg got their first goal. Came at 2:36. Face off left side of Marcus Matson. Gary Burns will be Bill Chadwick's guest between the first and second periods. Greshner, shot, wide. Burns here. Rangers swarming. Silk in front, block, rebound, loose. Everybody reaching for it, but the Jets get there first. Burns coming back with that long stick, drops it off. Pass meant for Nilsson, cleanly intercepted. It was a bad pass, center zone. Babbage comes in. Left side is Nilsson. Nilsson. Burns. And the puck is behind the net. Penalty coming up against Winnipeg. Burns doing the work behind the net for the Rangers, and a power play for New York with 3:26 to go. We'll get another look at it. The puck is in control of Gary Burns as this play develops for the Rangers. Right here. Tripping was just at the top side there. Number 34 just joined the team. Mark Planteri is the man who goes to the penalty box. 16:34 the time of that penalty. Rangers have a second shot at a power play. They scored at 3 minutes and 50 seconds without a power play. Here's Beck with a shot. Score! I'll tell you, the team is awfully happy about that one. Barry has been pressing. Barry Beck had that puck teed up perfectly. There was no doubt about what he was going to do when it popped loose. He's allowed to stride into it, actually. Takes his stride, sets himself up, and the big blast. Look at the timing of that one, right off the boards. Wham! It might have hit a Ranger on the way in, but I thought it was Beck's all the way. Let's find out. It is Beck.
On assist number 17, Eddie Johnstone, and number 5, Carol Vadnais. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 44 seconds.
There's the story, 16:44. The Rangers with a power play goal. Eddie Johnstone gets a second assist in the 2 goals by the Rangers so far tonight, and the Jets now trying to move the puck out, cannot do it. Allison, soft pass, is almost knocked down in center. Don Maloney gets one to Allison again, back to the point. Vadnais at the blue line. Did manage to keep it in. Free puck. Rangers have the puck. In front, shot. Save, score! Eddie Johnstone! Job the Rangers have done. Allison with the puck. Johnstone cutting through the crease. Matson makes the stop, and Johnstone gets the rebound. Looks like Johnstone from Allison. Let's get the announcement from Carl Martin. Face off back to the Rangers line. 3 goals for the Rangers, 3 points for Johnstone tonight. Laidlaw.
The Ranger goal was scored by number 17, Eddie Johnstone. On assist number 14, Mike Allison, and number 5, Carol Vadnais.
Carol Vadnais gets his second assist. Look at the Rangers swarming in. This is Hedberg. In front, knocked away.
17-22.
Rangers are swarming. By Planteri. Hit by Nilsson. Free puck. And the Jets finally get it out. Drop pass. Shot toward the net. It's in. It's in the net. Red light went on. It went behind Sotart. He misplayed it, just one of those things, and it's suddenly 3-2. Said just a few moments ago, this is the way these games sometimes go. Drop pass for number 10, Peter Sullivan. I think this is Trimper on the far side, Tim Trimper. A soft, easy shot. He should have been able to handle it. It's behind him. He did not have the post nailed down. We'll give it to Trimper until we hear different.
The Winnipeg goal is scored by number 14, Tim Trimper, on assists from number 10,
Tim
Peter
Trimper
Sullivan.
gets it with Sullivan on the assist.
6, Barry Legg.
And Barry Legg, number 6. That makes it 3-2 in favor of the Rangers. That's exactly what you can see happening in a game like this. One team just dominates, and then out they come. That was the first Winnipeg shot on goal in about 8 minutes of play. And in it went. Right back towards center. Duguay comes back. Rangers are playing tonight like they're angry at somebody. Duguay, nice move. Spring takes Talavas out. Centering pass. Duguay couldn't quite reach it. Behind Gresham, but Dave Maloney will cover. Pass caroms off skates. Dave comes back and has it again. Drops it back finally to Greshner, deep in his own end. 1:08 to go. Duguay is onside. Shot. Saved by Matson. Good clearing save to his right corner. Here's your time remaining, 57 seconds. Matson, as you notice, has a stick in the left hand. Shot toward the net is blocked in front. Talavas goes across. Duguay. Post. Hit the post. There's hardly a mark at the Ranger end of the ice compared to the Winnipeg end. And the Jets get it to center zone. Normand Dupont. Shot. Wide. Lindstrom captures as the Rangers got their signals crossed on defense. Lindstrom. Dave Maloney takes him out belatedly. Now Lindstrom is clobbered by Vadnais. Or that was Dave Silk, not Dave Maloney. And a free puck in the corner, and finally they get it frozen there with 18 seconds in the game, first period. You know, Carol Vadnais has been waiting a long time to get his 400th career assist. He got 400 and 401 tonight. The Ranger shots on goal 22 is a high for a single period this year. Shot, save, shot, post. He hit the post on the rebound with an open net. Rangers are going to have to sharpen up a little bit on defense. Suddenly they have a problem. Lukowicz has the puck. A slash by Sotart that he got away with. It is getting a little tough, and the period ends with some high tempers. Some real high tempers. Sotart goes to the dressing room area. He's furious with himself, and he's going to meet somebody in center zone, Lukowicz. Apparently Lukowicz gave him a tough time, and Sotart came out to take care of that himself. Let's take a look at that shot that came off the far side. Here's the play to the left side of Dougie Sotart. Now watch this one on the post. Here. After that, Lukowicz went around behind the net, did or said something. When he came out, Sotart took a slam at him. And the period ends on a sort of a down note with a lot of up-tempered tempers. 14 minutes and 50 seconds left of intermission time is the best way we can count you down here with the Rangers and the Winnipeg Jets, exciting the crowd with a 3-2 game. First goal went to Dudley, 2 minutes and 36 seconds. You remember him from Buffalo. Then Don Maloney at 3:50. Barry Beck with a power play at 16:44. Johnstone 17:22. And the Rangers allowed a goal, and it's tight, 3-2. At the end of the first, the score 3-2. Rangers, this is New York Rangers hockey.
Work time, let's fool around. All right, when I work, I really fool around.
Take your family to fool around with the Harlem Globetrotters, the world's greatest entertainment, February 14th, 15th, and 16th at Madison Square Garden. Tickets at the Garden box office, Ticketron, or charge it. The Harlem Globetrotters, February 14th, 15th, and 16th, Washington's birthday. Call 564-4400.
Have a ball with the Harlem Globetrotters. Let's fool around.
Part of your spirit, right for your style. So good you can feel it, it shows in your smile. It's your way of looking good. 1-to-1.
This is Tracy Austin. Come see why women's tennis never looks so good.
Avon.
The top 8 women in the world will compete in the Avon Championships at Madison Square Garden, March 25th through March 29th.
Welcome to a Looney Tune world when Bugs Bunny meets the superheroes. It's all new, all different. It's exciting, it's fun, it's singing, dancing, and it's live on stage, and it's a blast. Starring in person Bugs Bunny and all his pals, plus Wonder Woman, Batman and Robin, the Joker, the Riddler, the Penguin, Catwoman, and the Tasmanian Devil. It's fun for all ages.
Bugs Bunny meets the superheroes at Madison Square Garden's Felt Forum, February 14th through the 22nd, plus February 28th and March 1st. Tickets to the Garden, Ticketron, or charge it. Call 212-564-4400.
Back here at Madison Square Garden with the score Rangers 3 and the Winnipeg Jets 2. It is a strange kind of a hockey game. The shots on goal are 9 for Winnipeg and 22 for the New York Rangers, and that's exactly the kind of a period it was. It was New York Rangers all the way, but yet it is a 3-2 game at the end of one. Understand Bill Chadwick's ready with his special guest. Let's go downstairs, Bill.
This is Bill Chadwick from the studio down by the dressing room. My guest this evening, one of the many rookies of the Rangers, a guy that's doing an outstanding job, Gary Burns. Welcome, Gary. Gary, I understand that your father was a high school, Arlington High School, actually, in Massachusetts, a coach of hockey, and was it football also?
Yeah, he was a coach of football. He was coach for 25 years, and then picked up hockey about 3 years after that, and he's been coach of hockey for about 26 years. He gave up football, but he always says football was his job and hockey was his hobby.
Well, he evidently did a good job for his son because you played for him, didn't you?
Yeah, he taught me a lot. He taught me mostly the basics and, you know, basically what to do on certain plays in certain areas, and he helped me out a lot, really, when I was down. He always, you know, gave me some support, and he's really great, and I really look up to him as a coach.
Did you have any problems being your father, being the coach of the high school team that you played on?
No, not really. I was, you know, I played center for him, and I held my own out in the ice, and I think the people know just as well as the kids in the team that I wasn't there just because of my father.
Where did you play hockey, Gary, after Arlington High School?
I went up with Charlie Holt up to the University of New Hampshire, really good school.
They've turned out some pretty good hockey players up there.
Yeah, they've turned out some really good hockey players. You know, they got Rod Langway with the Canadians. They got Dave Lumley with the Edmonton Oilers, and they got a lot of players down in the minors, and it's just been a good hockey school, you know, a good hockey town. They really support it well.
And how did you get into the Ranger organization and when, Gary?
This summer I was released by Boston, and I got picked up, and it was basically my agent, and he got me a tryout with the Rangers, and you know, I'm here today.
Well, you're here, and you're here under good cause, too, because you were leading the New Haven Nighthawks in scoring, up in the top scorers in all of the American Hockey League.
Yeah, they got a lot of good players down there. They got 5 or 6 that could easily fit right into this team, and you know, they've been working that hard down there. They got a really good team. They're going to show it, too.
Gary, what's the difference playing up here in the NHL as against the AHL? You evidently could find the net anytime you wanted in the American League. It's a little tougher here, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. It's the game's a lot quicker. You know, you don't have the time you do in the slot. Guys covering you almost, you know, 95 to 99% of the time, and just that 1%, you get that one quick shot, and it has to be a good one. Whereas down the minors, the hockey's, you know, it's really good, and it's turned out a lot of good hockey players. But you find out you get a little more time and a little more, you know, you can almost look. But I definitely noticed just the quickness. You know, you got to pass the puck quick, get the shot out quick, and they play the body. You know, always playing the body.
What you're telling me is the checking up here is a lot closer than it is in the AHL.
Yes, it is a lot closer. Well, yeah, excuse me, a lot closer, but they're all just as hard.
How much did you learn under Rod Gilbert, the former great Ranger hockey player?
He taught me a lot. He taught me, you know, the whole system. I mean, he's basically the one that got me here today. Really, he's a really good coach. He teaches the players well, you know. Shows them where they're supposed to be and what to do, you know, in every situation, and you can't help but learn how to become a better hockey player.
Gary, a lot of people hear us talk about systems. Just what's the difference in the system between one hockey club and another?
Well, the system, you're basically supposed to cover a certain man, a certain area. You're supposed to be at a certain place at a certain time. Then when your center gets the puck or your wing gets the puck or your defenseman, they know where you are, where to find you, where to throw the puck. If they're in a tight situation, they know where you give them an out, and it makes the movement of the game a lot quicker and opens up a lot more chances, and, you know, basically gives you a better all-around team.
Are different systems used against different teams? For instance, a team that's just a skating team as against a team that's a body-hitting team?
Oh, definitely. Like, if they're sending two men in, you might use one certain breakout either up the middle, or you might favor the wing, or, you know, you might have the defenseman even carry the puck out. It's all dependent on how they're forechecking. You know, they could change in the middle of a period or, you know, after a period, and, you know, you just got to go with the flow of the game.
Craig Patrick, the coach of the Rangers, gives his younger players quite an opportunity to play. And now with you filling in for the injured Kachuk, where you're wearing a pretty big pair of shoes.
Well, I can't help but thank him. You know, he's giving me some ice time, and I just want to show that I can play. And, you know, hopefully I'm going to have to take a look at me maybe someday be able to play for this team.
Have you talked to your dad lately? What does he think of you?
Oh, he's happy. He's going to come down to a few, and, you know, hopefully I can get to show him New York.
Gary Burns, keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Summon into your home a world of wonder. Record and see what you want when you want. The Sony Betamax transforms the act of watching television into an art.
We will pause now for systems identification. Once again in Madison Square Garden, Jim Gordon and Bill Chadwick. Bill even now making his weary way back upstairs 4 flights below after that talk with Gary Burns. It was no doubt about the fact it was a Ranger period all the way. The shots on goal alone will tell the story. 22-9. That is the highest number of shots on goal for Ranger teams so far this year. And yet, the Winnipeg Jets trail by only a goal. As a matter of fact, they got the first goal in the game in case you missed it. It came at 2 minutes and 36 seconds into the period from Rick Dudley. Then Don Maloney evened the count at 3 minutes and 50 seconds for the New York Rangers. There's the way the scoring goes right there. The assist on Dudley's goal by Bonus and LeCure. Don Maloney, Alice, and Eddie Johnstone at 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Then Barry Beck, and his was a power play goal just 10 seconds after LeCure had, after Planteri had taken a penalty. Barry Beck's goal, a big one for the Rangers. Then Eddie Johnstone at 17 minutes and 22 seconds. He had assist on the first 2 Ranger goals. And, of course, Eddie Johnstone getting a third one gives him 3 points so far tonight in the 3 goals for the New York Rangers. Certainly, Eddie earned his All-Star berth and played very well in the All-Star game and continues that style of play here at Madison Square Garden. Also, Carol Vatney, who's been waiting so many weeks, it seems, to get his 400th career assist in the National Hockey League, got his 400th on the goal at 16:44 and his 401st at 17:22, so they are coming in bunches. Nevertheless, at 18 minutes and 8 seconds, the Winnipeg Jets came back and moved within 1 goal of the New York Rangers. Trimpa got the goal for the Winnipeg Jets. So the Rangers still technically are in a bit of a struggle here, even though they have just totally dominated the Winnipeg Jets in the first period. I don't think there's any doubt about the fact the Rangers are out to prove to everybody that the loss to Winnipeg in Winnipeg was just one of those things, an off night. They have been swarming tonight. We'll see if they can tighten up a little bit on defense. And one of the things that Bill mentioned, as a matter of fact, early in the game, they have to be very careful they don't get just a little bit too hungry in a game like this. Matson, incidentally, despite those 3 goals, has played very, very well in net. Okay, the score is 3-2 here at the end of 1 period of play. The teams will be coming back for the second period in just a bit. A reminder to you, this is New York Rangers hockey. score at the end of the first intermission. Both teams are still in the locker rooms or thereabouts. A reminder to you, people who follow the New Haven Nighthawks, incidentally, they have been playing very, very well. They won a road outing in Adirondack last night. The final score there was 4-2. And some very familiar names scoring. Cam Connor got his 22nd. Danny McCarthy played with the Rangers at 22nd. Big Ray Markham finally back from the injury, got his 9th. Rick Aduno, number 6, scoring the goals for the New Haven Nighthawks. Weeks was in goal. He's playing very well. I think that's his 4th straight win in his starting role, bringing the season record to 11-10-2. Nighthawks now have a record of 21 victories, 25-6. Their next outing coming Friday night, New Haven Coliseum against Binghamton. Be there. Rangers hotline number, area code 212-594-9410. Everything concerning the National Hockey League and especially the New York Rangers. If you want to find out about who scored the night before, who's on the ill and unavailable list or whatever, that is the number for you, the Ranger hotline. But again, if you're around the New Haven area, they're playing some great hockey up there. Get to see that game against Binghamton. The Coliseum, a fine place to see a hockey game. Mr. Balaker and company doing a good job for you. As the second period gets underway, the Rangers will be defending the goal to your left and the Winnipeg Jets, obviously, to the right. Rangers did get a little bit soft on the defensive side in that period, and as a result, just lead by the single goal. Matson has been very sharp, although 3 goals have gone in. He was hit with 22 shots on goal and allowed only 3 to go in. Matson was, I guess, the only reason why the Winnipeg Jets were able to beat the Rangers the other night. First period was livened from the Rangers standpoint, of course, by the continued hot hand of Eddie Johnstone, and Barry Beck, who has been really pressing, been worried about the fact he hasn't been scoring, although he's been getting the opportunities, came through with a power play goal. The Barry Beck goal, as a matter of fact, is a perfect example of what kind of a game this is. Watch the kind of coordination it takes to play this puck on the roll. Beck, what a drive. Goaltender was screened. You can't blame Matson. If he'd moved to his right side to cover the post where it went in, his left side would have been wide open. Just covers so much of that net. What a blast by Beck, and you've got to feel good for him. He has really been upset about it.
He's mentioned to me, Jim, that he's upset about not being able to score goals.
Eddie Johnstone, 2 assists and then the goal. Here it is right here.
Eddie's been Johnny on the spot lately, Jim. What a season he's having.
I would guess, Bill, if Winnipeg is to make any major adjustments, it's going to have to be in their defensive area, not just the defense men, but the forwards coming back. They've been leaving Matson out there naked most of the night.
They've been fortunate to get back into this hockey game, Jim. 3-2. It could have been a lot more than that. 2
soft goals allowed by the Rangers. All right, ready to go now. Period number 2. Rangers leading by a goal. This is the hot line again. Allison's facing off. Dom Maloney left wing. Eddie Johnstone right wing. We'll pick up Winnipeg as we go. LeCure is number 12. Lukovic, rather, number 12, the captain. Puck goes in deep right side for Matson. Dom Maloney forechecking, knocks it away. Number 13, Dave Christian, former Olympian, going for the puck now. Very long. Rangers continue their forechecking. It's paying off. Johnstone knocks it loose. Long tied up behind, breaks loose. There's Johnstone and him out in front. Allison reaches for it, and finally Winnipeg has it, and they got a 2-on-1. It's broken up by Greshner. Rangers right back in again. Rangers have arrowed their men down now. Greshner in front for Johnstone. Save! Rebound, miss! Rebound, miss! And the Jets come out. No, they don't. Johnstone with a great stop. Shot, save! Rebound, save! Incredible forechecking by the Rangers, especially number 17.
Incredible goaltending by Matson.
Agreed. Long shot, wide, bouncing puck. Crowd gets on Sotart a little bit for making the stop. Duguay ahead. Petiou. Petiou still has possession. Beautiful play. Beck shot, save. And the puck goes out of play.
Jim, it's good to see Barry Beck shooting that puck from the point. His problem, continuing my idea before, was the fact that he's not shooting enough. He's too unselfish a hockey player. You got to get a little more selfish, Barry. He nodded his head.
Everybody listens to what you say, Chad.
Don't tell Millie that.
Ron Duguay on the faceoff, coming back to Carol Vadnais. Vadnais shot, saved. Toward Vadnais' side again, and again he takes it away. Fatiou, shot, save! Oh, Matson's too much. Rangers are just destroying him, but he won't let anything go through. Everybody hitting for the Rangers, and finally poked free. Duguay coming back a little bit slowly. Knocked away by Vadnais, cutting across. Good play by Vad. It's unusual to see Ron Duguay get beaten to a puck. That's why we say slowly. He is generally the first man back. A little bit leg weary there. 18-14 to go. Second period score 3-2 Rangers. This is New York Ranger hockey.
This is a dramatization of power, and power is what you get in all 1981 Datsun pickups. Now with the famous Napsy engine, Datsuns deliver more power than ever before on less gas. More luxury, too, with reclining buckets and jump seats in the exclusive King cab. The new Datsun pickups, beautiful and brawny. To give you more power than ever before.
Rangers have had 6 shots on net in less than 2 minutes. 18 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Rangers had the puck after the faceoff. Lost at center zone. Dudley's got a shot. Save by Sotar. Crowd thought Dougie was a little bit soft in those 2 goals. That's why they're razzing him a bit now. Here comes Laidlaw. Nilsson ahead. Hedberg lost it on a poke check. Jets are coming right back. They only trail by a goal, despite the one-sided contest. Laidlaw takes his man. Puck goes to Katsopoulos. Around behind the net. Vickers not quite control it. Laidlaw back. Jets are forechecking better.
Jim, these Jets can skate. They're a young hockey club.
Nilsson lost it on a check to Barry Legg. Cross ice pass, and just offside it. They go for it. They have to wait for him to come back. And the puck is rammed and goes out of play.
There's the shots on goal. We're only 2.5 minutes or 2 3/4 minutes into this second period, and the Rangers with 28 shots. It doesn't seem indicative of the game, that 3-2 score.
Rangers 6 shots on net this period. The Jets have 1. But again, as Bill points out, it is only 3-2. Barry Long comes back. That's Gary Burns, that nice, soft-spoken young man talking to Bill with that crushing check in the corner.
The first question I asked him, Jim, I didn't think was going to get answered.
Talbot sends one to the side of the net. Rangers have it. Burns again. Penalty coming up as Duguay is dumped in front.
And it's a penalty against the Jets.
17:03 to go. Second period score 3-2 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Penalty is 2 minutes for interference.
Maneri, 19, gives the Rangers a power play. Shot Dave Maloney, saved by Matson. Shot Duguay, saved by Matson. Back to Duguay's side and behind him.
Chris Maneri is in the penalty box for interference.
Minutes for interference. The time is 2 minutes 57 seconds.
Puck comes back to center zone. Giveaway by the Rangers. They got a power play. Dave Maloney skating. David takes control of the point. 2 men in front. Now nobody in the slot. Duguay. They've got Talavas in front. Duguay throws it in the corner. Burns, Talavas, and Duguay here. Talavas goes to the corner. Dave Maloney from the point. Good play with Duguay in front. They can't find him. Dave Maloney's in a deep slot. Duguay is in close. Greshner will shoot. Save! Matson playing perfect positional hockey tonight. Burns in the corner. Talavas getting away from Spring. Shot. Save. Rebound cleared. Greshner has the puck to the point. Dave Maloney. beyond Talavis' reach. Duguay, nobody in front. Now Greshner's cruising in. Free puck in front, knocked into the corner. Time in the power play, 35 seconds. Duguay shot, save. Rebound, knocked down. Lukowicz around the corner, kept in by the Rangers. The puck hasn't been across the blue line yet. Duguay and Talavis. Dave Maloney and Talavis. Duguay, Talavis. And finally cleared with 15 seconds in the power play.
And Jim, I don't think Matson had a save in that section.
Johnstone. Power play will be over in 5 seconds. Allison, shot, save. And the power play ends. Solid check at center zone prevented a breakout. Lindstrom's got it anyway. Knocked aside. Rangers had the puck, lost it. Dudley goes deep. 32 shots on net for the Rangers. That's 10 in this period. Barry leg. Dudley lost it to Johnstone's check and puts him into the boards. In front, Don Maloney shot, stopped in front. Allison shot, blocked. Incredible. Allison steals. He's got Johnstone. Missed it on a good check coming back right out in front. The puck hooked away from him by Babbage. Rangers continue to fight for it. Don Maloney in front. Shot is wide by Allison that time. Never seen anything this one-sided. And yet it's just a one-goal lead. Allison double teamed, lost it, gets it back again. Lost it again. Vadney's got the puck. Winnipeg can't even ice it. Beck shot. Saved by Matson. Backhand Johnstone stopped in front, and they'll hold there. 13:46 to go. Second period, score remains 3-2 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Tomorrow, will you wake to another gray day or rise to an eastern sun?
When you need the sun, there's only one.
It's waiting for you. And only one airline can take you to so much of it, to so much of Florida, of the Caribbean, of Mexico, to so much of the sun you need at a price you can afford even this year.
When you need the sun, there's only one. Eastern. When you need the sun, there's only one.
Shots on goal now, Jim, 34-10.
Shot toward the net, saved by Matson. Bill, he's been in the perfect position all night long, it seems.
And he's great with that right hand, Jim. He's one of the few right-handed goaltenders in the league. When you're a right-handed goaltender, you hold the stick with your left hand and use your right hand for the catching hand.
Finally, Winnipeg gets the puck out. Anders Steen, number 17, but the Rangers captured again. Winnipeg apparently has no play whatsoever, Bill, in the offense. They just continually give the puck away in center zone. They played a far better game than this against the Rangers at Winnipeg. Puck goes in by Katsopoulos. Burns sends it behind the net. Number 4 is Barry Long. He's been playing hard tonight. One of the few defensemen playing well. In front. Saved by Matson again. On a backhand attempt by Burns. Rangers keep it in again. Laidlaw goes back to his point. Free puck. Rangers have it. Burns shot. Saved by Matson, and he will hold.
And with the right hand again. The rookie Flannery has not heard of Nicky. Face off once again in the Winnipeg zone with 37 shots now for the Rangers. And don't be thinking of records. The records of shots in a game.
NHL record.
83 by the Boston Bruins. Defeating Chicago, by the way, only 3-2.
83 shots.
Sam Lepresny was the goaltender for Chicago.
Edberg having trouble with the puck. It is chopped away from him by Bonus. Puck is still in Winnipeg's end. Now they start out. Nilsson can't hold it to center zone. Tries to take it away again. Edberg is put down to the ice. Greshner. Hedberg. Vickers. Hedberg goes deep with the puck. Dave Maloney deep. Got Hedberg. Hedberg hit by Springs check. Vickers has the puck. Vickers, sharp angle in front. Missed by Dave Maloney. What a setup by Vickers. Feather soft pass. Hedberg takes it. Shot. Blocked. Rebound goes wide. 3-on-2. Trimper in front and just missed. That should have been a goal for Dudley. Rangers come the other way. Trimper comes back and breaks it up. Oh, what a check on by Vickers on Trimper. There will be no icing as Winnipeg hustles in to get there before Gresham will loaf back on it a bit. Peter Sullivan beat him to it.
And the referee, the rookie referee, Kerry Fraser, says that Winnipeg caused that stoppage of play, so the puck will be faced off outside. I don't think there's been a face-off in the Ranger zone in this second period.
Literally, Bill, look at the ice in the Ranger end. You can't see it on TV, but it just hasn't been chopped up at all in the Ranger end. Free puck, center zone. Rangers have it. Vadnais.
They have had the puck. They had one shot in this period.
Calvus coming in. Long reaches for him and takes it away. Back to center. Beck will chase it. Should be an icing call here. Waved off. Beck had time to get to it.
Beck's feet were going, but the linesman didn't think they were going fast enough.
Winnipeg coming in a little bit deep. Just one man back there now. Beck turns the corner. Past Long. Here's Long going after it, and there will be no icing. He catches up with it. 11 minutes to go. Second period. Rangers leading by a single goal. Puck is sent ahead. Duguay comes back and captures, and was just offside. Rangers just hadn't cleared the area.
Barry Beck could not get out of the zone with 10:52 left in this second period.
Rangers have had 15 shots on net before this period is half over. That blue line belongs to the Winnipeg Jets. Their goal is to your right. Katsopoulos plays it deep. Don Maloney coming in. Maloney ridden into the corner by 34, Mark Planteri. Set across. Intercept by Johnstone. He lost it again. Here, drop pass by Christian. Shot from the sideboards is blocked. Dead on shot. Saved by Sotart. Rebounds in front. And he did just get to it. Meantime, a penalty has been called on the far side against the Rangers. 10:21 to go. Rangers 3, Jets 2. This is New York Ranger hockey.
Don Maloney in the penalty box for hooking or holding. I think the referee said holding. But here's a shot from about 10 feet inside the blue line. There you see it right in front of the net. If your screen was a little larger.
Power play for the Winnipeg Jets is their second. And the puck is cleared. Christian, number 13, with the puck. Knicks are having a big game against Cleveland, 52-38. That's in the second quarter. Not at the half yet. Right out in front. Pass kicked aside by Laidlaw. Shot. Save Sotart. There's a good play by Laidlaw. He's pulled down. Penalty. No doubt about it.
And that penalty will go to John Markle. A good aggressive play by Laidlaw drawing that penalty. That evens up the sides. The Rangers eventually will have a power play. Here's a play. You notice in the penalty box he didn't think he deserved it. What do you think?
The penalty is 2 minutes for holding to number 23.
That's a surprising play. It is a bad play for Winnipeg. They're only trailing by a goal, 3-2, and now they sacrifice the power play, their best shot to get back in this game.
And the Rangers will have a power play in for a minute and a half.
Greshner's got the puck. Hedberg to the blue line, and just did get it across. Nilsson against Babish that time.
Face-off will be just inside the Ranger zone. The Rangers need some goals. Those two young men, Nilsson and Hedberg.
Good cover up that time by Hedberg when Greshner got in trouble. There's a pass to Nilsson. His pass across is blocked. It's in front anyway. Hedberg has it. Shot wide. This is Mars Lukowicz. Knocked away by Nilsson's forechecking. That was Hedberg's forechecking. Shot is blocked in front. Leg. Lukowicz. Up ahead for Babish. In front. Shot. Score! They've got the power play goal. 4-on-4, I beg your pardon. It's a 4-on-4 situation, and it's a tie game, 3-3.
There you see the rookie Babish in the corner. Greshner goes in, but Babish gets the puck out in front, and it doesn't have to go far. Looked like Sotot was taken out of the play.
He could not play the puck.
Christian got the goal.
And it's 3-3. You had a feeling this was going to happen, didn't you? You've seen it so often in a game so one-sided.
You couldn't fault Sotot on that one.
Rangers had the puck at their own end. It is tied at 3.
The Winnipeg goal was scored by number 13, Dave Christian.
Duguay with the puck.
On assist from number 44, Dave Babish. And number 12, Mars Lukowicz.
A move by Beck just did block that shot. And Beck comes out. Beck with a rush. Puck is under him someplace. Long beats him to it. Here comes Duguay. Duguay double team. In 3 seconds, Rangers will have a power play. Beck keeps it in. Shot is a good pass across to Don Maloney. Out of the penalty box. Beck, he'll shoot. Stopped by Duguay in front. Don Maloney, he's got a friend in front in Silk. Back to Beck they're going to go. He'll shoot. Blocked it, a hit Duguay. He's all right. Shot, save. Rangers on a power play. Carol Vadney's got a shot. Save, rebound is loose. Penalty is over. Into center zone and across.
Winnipeg continues to do a job killing off the penalty.
Here comes Beck. Nice move by Barry at center zone. Gets by another man. He's got a man in front in Silk. Trying to reach him with a pass that's too high.
Barry seems to be shooting more tonight, Jim.
Wants to get off now. He's been on the ice a long time. Back into the Rangers' end. Tom Laidlaw comes back. The score is tied at 3. Laidlaw. Silk. Laidlaw. Mike Allison coming to the corner. Dudley sends one across. Petit was there. Knocked it down. Couldn't find the handle. Talavis does. Good play. Petit's wrist shot. Stopped before it gets to the net. Breakaway 2-on-1. Dudley stopped in front by Laidlaw.
How that ever stayed out, I don't know. Dudley did everything right.
Laidlaw with a great stop. Petit comes down the side. Being held a little bit. And a frozen puck in the corner. 6:28 to go. Second period score is tied at 3, and this is New York Ranger hockey.
Dudley wearing number 99, and watch the play by Laidlaw. He's got an open net, and you see it went off, actually, the handle of the stick, James.
Tom Laidlaw, maybe the player of the game. We'll see how this one goes. Shot off a stick and way up into the crowd. Score is tied at 3, 6:22 to go in the period.
We got some out-of-town scores coming up. The Islanders 2-1 over Pittsburgh. They haven't won there since '78. Philadelphia and Vancouver, no score. Buffalo and Washington, no score.
At the goal line. Rangers have it. Now Winnipeg starts out. Peter Sullivan. Greshner couldn't quite get to it. Nilsson reaches forward in the center zone. He's got the pass. In front, Hedberg stopped. They got Vickers in front. Nilsson and Hedberg. Hedberg goes to the corner. In front for Nilsson, just beyond his reach. And deep in the Ranger end. Dave Maloney. Hedberg off the sideboard. Duguay just on the ice. To Greshner coming in. He's got a shot off a defenseman and wide. Duguay gets away from a very tough check. Takes an elbow that's not called. Back to center zone. Winnipeg screen shot. Save! Christian almost bought one.
He can shoot the puck. Dave Christian, former Olympic star, making his mark with Winnipeg. We're going to show you that one again. Here he comes up, comes to the blue line. He fakes the shot, continues gliding in as long as Greshner backs up. Took the shot from about 35 feet. The left-hand save by Sotok.
It is 3-3 with 5:09 to go, second period. Duguay gets the draw to the sideboards for Vadnais. Carroll into center zone. Two-line pass offside.
Face-off will be inside of Winnipeg zone. 5:02 remaining in the second period. 38 shots to 14 now.
Between periods 2 and 3, I think you'll enjoy watching an interview with George Kalinsky, the photographer for Madison Square Garden, some of the great shots he's taken in the past. 4:57 to go. Vadnais here. Vadnais. Dave Silk. Christian drop pass goes bad from a Winnipeg standpoint and back to center zone. Winnipeg's got it again. Be interesting to see comparative times on length of possession in the opponent's end tonight. Fair leg. And Winnipeg sends one ahead. Patiu coming back. Winnipeg goes for a change. Patiu's got some skating room. And Matson made what turned out to be a difficult save on one of the easiest shots he's seen all night. 4:09 to go. 3-3 the score. Second period. This is New York Rangers hockey. Off on the left side of Matson. Kasopoulos screen shot. Matson's got it. Eddie Johnstone lost it in front to Spring. Spring comes down to DuPont. Centering pass. Good play. Save. Big save by Sotart. Backhand possibility. Penalty coming up on Don Maloney. Maloney hooked his man down. Where the backhand shot on goal, the only other alternative. Not a bad play, I guess, Bill.
He didn't have much alternative on that. The Rangers starting to play loose in their own zone. There's Don Maloney on his way to the penalty box. That's Steen. A good save by Sotot. Here's where the hook comes. Good penalty for Don to take. He pulled down Wally Lindstrom.
And a big opportunity, obviously, for the Winnipeg Jets. 3:46 to go in the period. A power play. The last time they had a setup like this, they did not score in the power play, but they got a 4-on-4 goal to tie it at 3. Number 17 is Anders Steen. Rangers win the draw. Laidlaw plays the corner. Eddie Johnstone here. See the play that he made? Instead of banging it off the boards, he backed up to get some shooting room and got it out.
If he banged it off the boards, there was a chance that Winnipeg would have recovered the puck.
Here's Johnstone again and plays it back. It's impossible to overemphasize the play of Johnstone at both ends of the rink this year.
Here's a good example, Jim.
Perfect. That little extra effort. Fans love him, as they should.
A true all-star. He was on the ice and gave the assist for the short-handed goal for the Campbell division the other night. He got one other assist. So out of 4 goals that he was in on 2 of them. Some of the others may have taken that all-star game for a skate, but not Eddie.
Nope. Frankly, I thought if it hadn't been for Liut, he'd have a chance to be the #1 player of the game. Liut was just magnificent in goal.
He's quite a goaltender. He'll be in here on Sunday.
Carol Vadnais comes back, has the puck. Captain Barry. Vadnais again. And unusual for Vadnais, didn't lift that one clear. It hit somebody around the photographer's cage.
Jim, I think the photographer was hanging out of the cage, and that's the reason.
Could well be. Nobody clears any better than Vadnais does in a situation like that. .255 to go in the second period. Rangers and Winnipeg Jets are tied at 3. Free puck here. Vadnais's got it. The length of the ice. Matson, who has been excellent in goal with 1 minute in the power play, makes the stop. Christian is back with Duguay, leaves the puck on the sideboards. Lukowicz across to the right side. Center zone play. Number 10 again is Peter Sullivan. One of the reasons that Winnipeg has had trouble this year is that Peter Sullivan, one of their big scorers, had a bad season. Knicks lead 70-57 at the half against Cleveland. Talavas. And opens it up. 25 seconds in the power play. Duguay breaking in. Gets away from Peter Sullivan. Sets up Talavas. Score!
Oh, the Rangers get their 7th shorthanded goal of the year. A beautiful setup by Talavas. There's Talavas. Watch him bank the puck off the boards. And it hits the linesman and slows down, but Duguay continues to go. Now watch Duguay find Talavas. But Jim, this goal was created because Vadnais and Beck made the plays in the back line. They kept the play going. And one, either Vadnais or Beck, I believe it might be Beck, will get the assist.
And number 3, Barry Beck.
Number 3, Barry Beck gets the assist with Ron Duguay and Dean Talavas, and the Rangers take a 4-3 lead on a short-handed goal. Shot possible here for Winnipeg. Will not be. Allison coming down. Johnstone goes to right wing and trails the play. Crisscrosses. Allison lost the puck and gets it back. Johnstone's in front. Don Maloney is back. Play is in the corner. Johnstone on the board takes it away. Eddie Johnstone looking for Allison. Allison and Don Maloney at the goal line. Don gets it, takes a heavy check. Double teamed and a frozen puck in the corner.
That Maloney, while he's scoring goals, Jim, has not forgot how to work in the corners.
Cavaliers 57, the Knicks 70.
They just announced the next score here at Madison Square Garden.
Allison goes to get a new stick, I believe.
I think our director's got a pipeline into Cleveland. He just admitted.
Face-off will be on the left side of Matchin. 40 shots on net against 15 for Winnipeg.
I often wonder, Jim, how our directors are so smart.
I never wondered.
Oh, are you cozy?
Puck goes across to the right side of Matson. Barry Long's got the puck. Center zone. Pass Greshner. Somebody's down on the ice and hurt as he tried to get by Greshner. Is that LeCure? I think it's Doug LeCure. As he tried to go around Greshner, his leg buckled on it.
With a tangle of legs on the play.
Watch it.
I believe it is LeCure, Jim. Here he's coming up. Now watch Greshner. He loses the puck.
Oh, knee. Greshner's knee collided with his left knee. That could be John Markell.
Did it?
Could be Markell. You see the knees come together? Lateral motion on that left knee.
He's only a rookie.
There is one of the clearest illustrations of where the knees get hurt in hockey.
Jim, I can't remember so many knees injuries as there are lately in all sports over the last 10 years.
In football, the turf has had a lot to do with it. The artificial turf, they anchor the feet are anchored more firmly against the ground. They don't give when they get hit. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what the reason is in hockey. They have.
It is LeCure.
It is LeCure.
It is LeCure.
They have better equipment than they did years ago.
LeCure coming out.
It might be the speed of the game too, Jim. They skate a lot faster today than they did 10 years ago.
Oh, he's angry. He knows he's hurt. They have protective braces for players after the knee gets hurt. The rotational brace pioneered by Lenox Hill Hospital in New York.
And Jim, some of the smarter players are wearing them prior to getting hurt too, or to guard from getting hurt. And if Bobby Orr would have worn them, we'd still be watching the greatest hockey player that ever skated.
Dr. Jim Nicholson at Lenox Hill Brace Shop developed that brace. It's a little clumsy, but boy, if it protects against that kind of an injury, it's important. Vadnais.
You near got caught on that one.
Yep. 58 seconds to go in the period. Score is 4-3 Rangers. Vadnais. Babbage to the blue line and across. There should be an icing call with time remaining 38 seconds. Beck touches it down with 37 on the clock.
And of course the face-off will be brought back into Winnipeg zone. 40 shots on net now for the Rangers and 15 for the Jets. So the Jets have come up with 6 shots in this period.
18 Rangers.
I hoped you'd say that, Jim. I didn't have that many fingers.
Jets have the puck after the face-off on the left side. Lukowicz, number 12. High shot stopped on offside. 26 seconds to go in the period.
The Rangers are still playing without the services of Wallachachuk, who was injured over the right eye. He's a tough man to replace, but Gary Burns is doing a good job, James.
Yep. Jerry Gillis still out with the knee. Second time he injured that this year. Headman pass by Nilsson for Vickers. Vickers double team. Nilsson takes it away. Here's Hedberg. Hedberg gets it back, but the pass is slowed down by a stick check. 8 seconds to go in the period of 3-on-2. And they foul it up at center zone. Lukowicz lost the puck. Here's a shot. High. And the period ends. Lukowicz with a good opportunity on a 3-and-2. Just couldn't quite keep the puck under control.
Shots on goal in the second period.
And with the Rangers picking up 18 shots on goal in the second period, the Winnipeg Jets have picked up 6 for a 2-period total of 40 and 15. Rangers scoring in the second period. Dean Talavis is 17:59 and a remarkable assist by Ron Duguay. The play started, as Bill pointed out, in the back ice by Barry Beck and Carol Vadnais. Christian also got one for the Winnipeg Jets, so it was an even trade-off, and the Rangers again take a one-goal lead into the next period of hockey. George Kalinsky coming up. I think you'll enjoy it at the end of the second period. The score: Rangers 4, Jets 3. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Work time, let's fool around. All right, when I work, I really fool around.
Take your family to fool around with the Harlem Globetrotters, the world's greatest entertainment, February 14th, 15th, and 16th at Madison Square Garden. Tickets at the Garden box office, Ticketron, or charge it. The Harlem Globetrotters, February 14th, 15th, and 16th, Washington's birthday. Call 564-4400.
Have a ball with the Harlem Globetrotters. Let's fool around.
Part of your spirit, right for your style. So good you can feel it, it shows in your smile. It's your way of looking good. 1 to 1.
This is Tracy Austin. Come see why women's tennis never looks so good.
Avon, and you never look so good.
The top 8 women in the world will compete in the Avon Championships at Madison Square Garden, March 25th through March 29th.
Welcome to a Looney Tune world when Bugs Bunny meets the superheroes. It's all new, all different. It's exciting, it's fun. It's singing, dancing, and it's live on stage, and it's a blast. Starring in person Bugs Bunny and all his pals, plus Wonder Woman, Batman and Robin, the Joker, the Riddler, the Penguin, Catwoman, and the Tasmanian Devil. It's fun for all ages.
Bugs Bunny meets the superheroes at Madison Square Garden's Felt Forum, February 14th through the 22nd, plus February 28th and March 1st. Tickets at the Garden, Ticketron, or charge it. Call 212-564-4400.
We're back once again at Madison Square Garden with the Rangers leading by a single goal, 4-3, despite the fact that they have really just totally dominated this hockey game. We've seen 3 or 4 like this year, and they're always up for grabs, so hang in there. Meantime, I think you're going to enjoy watching George Kalinsky between periods. George Kalinsky, official photographer of the Garden. Let's meet him again.
I'd like you to meet George Kalinsky, the official photographer for Madison Square Garden, a man that has done and seen just about everything the Garden has had to offer down through the years. George, welcome.
Thank you, Jim. Good to be here.
First, a brief word about you. When did you get the first camera? Do you remember which one it was? What it was?
I bought a Rolly in 1956. I saved up $135, and I went to Brooklyn and shopped, and I bought the Rolly.
That was a lot of money. Where did the interest start from? Why was it worth all that expenditure?
I was going to Pratt, and I was taking an art course at Pratt, and I decided that I wanted to buy a camera to take some of the pictures of the industrial design projects that I was making. I was taking an industrial design course.
Okay, let's see if the investment's been worthwhile. Let's look at some of the pictures that George Kalinsky has taken from Madison Square Garden down through the years. Let's talk about this one. That's Bill Russell.
This is the opening night basketball game in the new Garden. I was awed by the fact that Bill Russell's leg was so high, and I was lucky enough to capture it. Matter of fact, it was even higher than that when I first saw it, but a split second later is when I got it.
It's almost an anatomical chart.
Right.
See every muscle standing out. And that, for all the trivia people, that was Bailey Howell just getting off to the left side of him. Now you got a sequence here of a couple of Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier.
This was one of my greatest days in photography. John Condon of the Garden set up Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier for me in Joe Frazier's gym. And this was only a month before the first Ali-Frazier fight. And my job was to get as many pictures of the two guys as possible for publicity. And
there's the famous one.
Right. This was taken in the gym. I put them both together, and then I took another shot of the Garden, and then I superimposed the two pictures, and that picture was used as a cover and poster for publicity for that fight.
Well, there's a special, that's a weird-looking shot, George.
That was taken the same day. While we were in the gym, I boxed around with Ali, and I told Ali, just make believe I'm Joe Frazier, but only just nick my camera slightly. And because I wanted to get the feeling of emotion and a feeling of what he looks like to the opponent that he's fighting.
How'd you get that painting effect in there?
I do that with several portraits, whereas I take the photograph and use a little bit of my painting background and combine the two together, and I call it a photo painting.
I see you most of the time with sports subjects, but of course that's not the only thing. You're here for all the concerts too.
The concerts, the political conventions, the dog show, the horse show, this all adds to the tremendous variety of the garden, in which makes it a lot of fun for me. That's John Lennon. I was very proud of that picture. And this is part of the aspect of the garden that I like, is that one night you're doing a rock concert, and the next night you're doing a dog show, as we had last night, and tonight we have a hockey game.
You know, not all the things you take are entertainment pictures. Some of them really have a zing to them, an emotion built in, like the marvelous picture you took of the clown.
Well, I love people, and I like to sort of reach into the emotions of people. And I sort of do that in a voyeur way with the camera. Now, this clown this was the ending of a circus performance, and he's wearing a mask. But what I saw in this clown was more than a mask. I saw a deep feeling and concentration and feeling of hurt. I followed him into the dressing room right after I took this picture. I saw him lie down on a bench, and he went to sleep. And within the hour, he died. And I didn't realize that the emotion that I saw in his face was one of extreme sadness and a feeling that he had throat cancer, and this was his time.
Obviously affected you very deeply, didn't it?
It did. And while you try to get emotion, or as much emotion as you can, in the people that you photograph, this was a little further than I expected. And I did feel very deeply about that.
Speaking about emotion, nothing really told raw emotion in athletics, I think, is that one shot you had of Willis Reed when he injured his leg during the playoff time.
That was one of the great moments in basketball history. It was the 5th game, the Knicks playing the Lakers in 1970, and that's when Willis Reed hurt his thigh. He went down on the ground, and I just happened to be there at the right spot at the right moment.
That's all part of professionalism, though.
Well, there's a lot of luck involved in all of our work.
You have one here that's a very plain and easy-looking portrait, but what a tremendous portrait it is of one of the great conductors.
This is Leopold Stokowski at one of the very first events in the garden. It was in the Felt Forum. I remember having goose pimples photographing him, and it just adds to the variety that we have here in the garden. And I just felt that Stokowski had an added dimension, and I was deeply awed by that.
George, of course, is having an exhibit at the Spectrum Gallery here in New York City starting on March the 5th, and we'll take a look at that final unforgettable picture of the Rangers after they beat the Islanders a couple of years back, with Nicky Fotiu coming over the boards in civilian clothes. George, you call your exhibit Public Masks?
Public Masks, Private Faces. All of us are on. We all have different images that we project, whether we like it or not. And I try to photograph people both wearing their masks and when they're not wearing their masks. And it's fun to capture both sides of people.
George, I'm going to be one of the first people in line at the Spectrum Gallery.
Thank you very much, Jim.
Thank you. George Kalinsky, official photographer of Madison Square Garden.
Summon into your home a world of wonder. Record and see what you want when you want. The Sony Betamax transforms the act of watching television into an art.
We have one more period of hockey to go, 20 minutes exactly, with the Rangers leading the Winnipeg Jets by a score of 4-3 as we are between periods 2nd and 3rd at Madison Square Garden. We'll return to the Garden in just a minute. This is New York Rangers hockey. Back here at Madison Square Garden once again, Jim Gordon and Bill Chadwick. Bill, I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, we have seen the Rangers play this type of game 4 or maybe 5 times this year, and it has never been a very comfortable game for the Rangers where they so dominated and yet couldn't get a big head of steam or a big lead.
You know, the game in Winnipeg, Jim, was different. The game in Winnipeg, the Rangers thought they could score at any time, and they didn't try that hard. But tonight is a little different. They are trying tonight, maybe trying just a little too hard. And we'll show you the goal by Christian that tied up the game when it was a 4-4 skating situation. Christian, a former Olympic star, comes up with the goal. Here's the play in the corner. That's Babbage, the great rookie, and he throws the puck out by Greshner. It goes by everybody and lands on the stick of Christian. He had no choice but to shoot the puck, and he got it into the right-hand side of the net.
And as we had thought at the time, we took another look at it that time, Greshner piled right into the goaltender. He had no chance to get out of there at all. Sotart couldn't get a stick down. He was just wiped out of the play, literally.
I thought Greshner hesitated on that play in the corner, Jim. He had a chance to go right in and take Babbage, but he decided to wait and intercept the puck, and it just don't work that way. You've got to use that body.
That is typical of the kind of decision shortstops have to make, whether you turn the glove up or down, Bill, on a ground ball. It's a tough one to make.
And the Rangers came up with their 7th shorthanded goal of the season to put themselves ahead of the Winnipeg Jets, 4-3. There's Talavas going down the left-hand side. He throws the puck in the corner. Fortunately for the Rangers, it hit a linesman. Lindstrom tried to take out Duguay. Duguay looks over and sees Talavas. Oh, boy, am I all alone here. But what a job Talavas did to put it by the goaltender and put the Rangers out in front 4-3.
And that was a spectacularly effective pass by Ron Duguay off the sideboards. He knew where Talavas was going to go. He didn't pass to Talavas. He passed for Talavas out in front.
Jim, look back this season and think of what the Rangers were without Don Maloney and without Dean Talavas, and what a difference it made in this hockey team when those two gentlemen came back.
And without Ron Duguay.
And without Ron Duguay.
If the Rangers ever get completely healthy, first of all, it'll be a miracle, because seems like we've seen nothing but injured Rangers here for the past 3 years, but what a team they can put together.
They could certainly use a Walla Tkachuk, although they are doing an excellent job doing his job, killing penalties, etc.
We will be ready for the start of the 3rd period in just a moment. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Tonight in the NHL, the Islanders 2-1 over Pittsburgh. The Islanders trying to hang on first place overall. St. Louis creeping up on top of them. No score in Philadelphia. 2-0 Washington over Buffalo. St. Louis 2-0 over Montreal. They have played 2 less games than the Islanders, and they could go out in front if they win and the Islanders lose. And Toronto coming alive 3-0 over Minnesota. That's in the first period, and the Rangers play Toronto Saturday night. Los Angeles 2-2 with Chicago.
We are back and playing in the third period at Madison Square Garden. Jim Gordon and Bill Chadwick, the puck in the corner for Spring in his own end, and he had man's left side of Markel. They have a 3-on-2. There's, I beg your pardon, this is Markel on the right side now. Markel drops it off on the right side. Out in front by Lukowicz, blocked by the Rangers, and is taken over by Dom Maloney. Eddie Johnstone, leading scorer on the Rangers, goes in. Johnstone in the corner, behind the goal line. Good pass back for Greshner. Shot deflected in front, free puck. Dom Maloney goes after it. Cannot get it under control. Lukowicz across. Very long. Long shot. Save! Almost caught net.
Sotar didn't act like he was ready for that one, Jim.
Dave Maloney. Davey sends one high. Vickers. Again on right wing. They're doing a lot of that with Vickers. Vadnais back in time. First two periods, shots on. Beck. Good pass to Vickers from Nilsson. Score!
So Steve Vickers makes it 5-3. Getting set up beautifully by Oak Nielsen. It's goal number 14 for Steve. There's Hedberg. And here's the goal. He shoots it by the left side. He caught the goaltender Matson. He made his only mistake, Jim. He caught him moving the wrong way.
He went to the long side of Matson.
Steve Vickers. On assist, number 11 for Wilson. And number 5, Carol Badney.
Carol Badney also comes up with an assist.
That's 3 assists for Carroll tonight. He waited so long to get his 400th. Now he's getting an avalanche of assists. It is 5-3 Rangers. This is Barry Legg, number 6.
He'll take him any way he gets him, Jim.
You bet.
Avalanche or not.
Along the side boards into center zone. They tried a headman and almost did have Anders Hedberg there. Pass back by Willie Lindstrom, and now right side to Legg again. Into center zone, and the puck is sent in deep by Anders Steen. Anders Hedberg comes back. Vadnais. Hedberg. Good stick check, knocked it off Hedberg. That's Legg or long. Barry Legg. Hedberg. Set up by Nielsen. Save. He'll hold. Now he held long enough for a whistle. 17:40 to go. Third period score 5-3 Rangers. This is New York Ranger hockey.
Manufacturers Hanover knows each one of you saves your own special way. The ones who have a lifetime to save, or who make time to save. That's why we have so many different savings plans. One will fit you to a T. The ones who save today for tomorrow. The ones who saved yesterday for today.
Thanks, Daddy.
However you see fit to save, Manufacturers Hanover will fit you to an MHT.
Face off on the left side of a fine goaltender named Marcus Matson. Screen shot, Katsopoulos. Save, he had the angle for it. Duguay throws his weight heavily into Rick Bowness. This is Christian coming out. Mr. Christian across the red line. Saved by Sotar. That was a tough shot. That dropped on him. Talavis. Duguay. Poke right back to center zone. Laidlaw put it a little bit too far in front of him.
That young man is glad to be back.
Talavis mishandled the puck a bit. Dudley goes after. Talavis takes it back. Duguay. Talavis after the puck again. Steve Talavis has had a pretty hot hand here over the last couple of weeks. Talavis throws his body and makes it pop loose, and Dugay's got it. There's what a body check can do. Shot. Save. Greshner puts it in deep. Out in front for Duguay. Dave Maloney's got a shot and will take it. Save. He'll hold. 16:22 to go. Third period. Score 5-3 Rangers. This is New York Ranger hockey.
And that 10 goals and 9 assists in the last 8 games. He has 9 points with 6 goals and 3 assists.
Face off to the right side of Matson. And he makes the stop off the face off. Shots on goal of 45-17 Rangers. Almost a 3-to-1 ratio. Spring tries to get it out to his wing. He gets it to the wing and sent up by Tripper to center zone. Cross ice pass. Couture and Leg go for it. That's a draw. Greshner. Dave Maloney. Nilsson. Greshner. He gets it in, beautifully protecting the puck in front. Saved by Matson again. Couture to Silk. Chopped away from Davy Silk. Couture rams his man to the boards. In front, it's Nilsson. Good pass. One pass too many. Now in front, score! Dave Silk. Nilsson finally found Silk directly in front. Matson is deserted by his teammates again. The Rangers passed 2 or 3 times and got themselves trapped behind the net, but from the trap, Nilsson porked one right in front. Checked by Couture. Now watch Silk and Nilsson. Here's the pass I thought was one too many. Nilsson behind the goal line, but Silk gets in front. And in she goes.
Jim, the Rangers need play like that from a guy like Ulf Nilsson.
The Ranger goal was scored by number 16, Dave Silk.
Dave Silk picks up the goal. It is now 6-3. Barry Beck, long shot from the red line.
Dave Silk is goal number 13.
The score has finally begun to match the play.
Jim, I spoke to Jerry Gillis. That's where I was when that goal was scored, talking to Jerry Gillis up here about what adjustments have to be made with a right-handed goaltender. There are so few in the league. As soon as we get a chance, we'll talk about it.
Good idea. Free puck. Don Maloney poked away from him. Jets drop it off again. Coming in left side. Shot. Save. It's offside coming in anyway. And look out. There's a little bit of a problem. Beck took exception to that late shot. That was Markell coming in. The whistle had blown and he took the shot anyway, and they don't like it. Goaltenders have a tendency to straighten up and relax after the whistle.
I asked Jerry Gillis, is there any conversation or does the coach talk about a goaltender being right-handed or left-handed? And his answer was affirmative. They do talk about it prior to the game. But it's still tough to get accustomed to. And this fella, Matson, while he's a right-handed goaltender and uses his right hand as the catching hand, Jim, if you'll notice, half the time when he's playing, he reaches across his body. He uses his hands all the time. So to beat a goaltender like this, you've got to keep the puck down or very high. You cannot shoot toward the center of the net.
Good point, Bill. Where he reaches across. Here's Nilsson breaking in. Markell lowered by a check by Vickers. Long comes out. Christian has to loop. Rangers continue to keep the pressure on. Shot toward the net, saved by Sotart. Free puck cleared off the back by Katsopoulos. It's still up for grabs. Christian's got it. Christian has an angle, sends one across, and it just missed his man. Christian after it again. There's Lindstrom. Katsopoulos beats them both to it. Rangers don't get it out, though. Nilsson using his body a lot more tonight. Nilsson's got the puck. Paid off for Opie. He's got 2 assists. Vickers coming down. This is Nilsson. Run hard into the boards. And back to center zone. Drop pass right side. He's got a shot. Save. Norman DuPont. Hedberg up to Vickers. Right back to Hedberg. Andrews looking for a wing. Rangers are trying to get a full change. Duguay is on the ice. There he is.
No icing, Jim.
No icing. Waved off. Dugay's hustle makes a difference. Good play by Steen. In front. Score. Oh, what a fine play by Steen when the Ranger defense couldn't contain him behind the goal line.
He just kept using his left arm, warding off the players as they came up against him. Steen throws it out to DuPont, and DuPont got the goal. DuPont was a first-round draft choice for the Montreal Canadiens, never did get a chance to play. Acquired by Winnipeg, there he is wearing 28, but the play was made by Steen. Sotard never had a chance.
Excellent play by Steen.
His 20th goal of the season for DuPont.
And the score gets tied again, 6-4 with 12:57 to go. Pass to the left side now, Sotard. Play is in the Rangers' end. Another backhand attempt goes wide. Rangers are unable to pick up Winnipeg currently.
Jim, Winnipeg's been on the road now for 3 games, and this is the 25th goal scored against them in the 3 games.
Oh. Dion has just joined this team as a goaltender. I wonder if he knew what he's getting himself into. Number 10 is Peter Sullivan.
Surprising how loyal the fans are in Winnipeg. They know it's a building team.
Petit was tripped in front. Free puck post. Dave Silk thought it was in.
It wasn't in, Dave.
Meantime, Petit had been tripped and put down in front. Free puck in front. Somebody's going to pay for that before the night is over. Barry Lake sends one ahead. The length of the ice. Beck will get after it. There will be no icing call here. Beck. He's going to go in. Davy Silk just overskates it. Petit was protecting on Beck's side. Markell, great shot. Wide, not on net, but boy, does he have a cannonball.
If it was on net, they were in trouble.
Shot goes wide. Petit protecting the puck. Laidlaw. Nicky again. Sent ahead, wide left side. Morris Lukowich, number 12 for the puck. 47 shots on net for the Rangers. 6 have gone in. Rangers had the puck again. Allison. Allison's got an angle. Save! 10:56 to go in the game. 6-4 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Dougie, over to your left, Doc. With the paper on the ice. Here's a play by Silk. He could have had his 14th goal of the season in the second of this game. Just hooked it a little bit too much. Puck's got to be completely across the line.
Laidlaw keeps it in play for the Rangers. Winnipeg Jets within 2 of the Rangers now with 10:49 to go in the hockey game. They have proven they can score. They can't keep it out of their own end very much. So this game's got a little while to go. There's an offside call. Offside.
With 10:41 to go in this hockey game. There's Lindstrom. He played with Winnipeg when they were in the World Hockey Association.
The National Antique Show, excuse me, Bill, is showing in the garden here. I just want to tell you about a terrible thing that happens when you go to an antique show. I stopped down there.
I'm not going to any antique show. They'll never keep me there.
I stopped down there today, and the shock of recognition. Some of the things I used to possess and play with are now antiques. It's a great show at the Garden. Don Maloney. Allison. Allison, save, rebound, score! Don Maloney, and he does Johnstone.
Eddie Johnstone comes up with a second goal of the game, and is he ever there when the opportunity strikes? Allison made a good play in the line of Eddie Johnstone. Don Maloney and Allison continue to fly. The people's choice. Here's Allison coming out of his own zone. Throws it up. Don Maloney gives it back to Allison. Allison goes in. He tries to make the play himself. The save is made by Matson. And the puck is out, and just with hustle, Eddie Johnson bats it in. It is now 7-4.
2 goals and 2 assists.
17, Eddie Johnstone. All assists number 14, Mike Allison. And number 12, Don Maloney.
Here they come again, and the shot goes off a stick and into the crowd.
Don Maloney also came up with an assist along with Allison, and Eddie Johnson got his 22nd goal of the season. Allison has 3 assists. Nielsen has 2 assists. Badney has 3 assists. Eddie Johnston has 2 goals and 2 assists.
Coming out now, number 10, Peter Sullivan. And Sotar takes a stroll. Greshner. Hedberg trying to clear and cannot. Going to be a shot possible. He's got it wide of the net. Dave Maloney. Dave's skating very well tonight, Bill. Seems quick. Check on Nielsen coming in. 9:37 to go in the game. Shots, Rangers 50, Jets 21.
The Rangers' best night this year on shots on goal has been 52.
Sullivan again with the puck, drops it off. This is Trimper, number 14. And a frozen puck in the Rangers' end.
And they came up at the short end with 50 shots. That was that night that nightmare in Colorado.
So I mean, Bill, we've seen 3 or 4 games like this, maybe 5 this year, and the Rangers have not had the best of any one of them. I mean, they might have won 1 or 2, but they really had a sweat for it. No blowouts. And play goes back to center zone and across. Babbage coming down in a hurry. Good hustling play. Takes the puck away by Burns. Talavas to Beck. Beck. Save. Oh, Matson is just incredible tonight. Nice play at the blue line by Vadnais. He's got Talavas. Talavas to Beck. Beautiful play by Vadnais. Duguay's in front, causing turmoil. Shot. Wide off the glass. And back to center zone. Crespinari coming in, number 19 in the corner. 99 on the far side. Coming in is Dudley. Right out in front. Burns is draped over the boards.
That Burns is quick, Jim.
And strong. He's going for the bench now. Petiu's back on the ice. Lukowicz shot wide. Pretty good angle. Here comes Petiu. Nice control. And the Jets send it up into the crowd. 8:01 to go. Score 7-4 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Bill Sutherland, the coach of the Winnipeg.
Katsopoulos shot into the corner, takes a strange bounce off the gate there.
Jerry Maloney is working on Duguay. Something the matter with his leg on the Ranger bench.
They were working him over very hard in the crease. Not sure if that or equipment. Free puck, Rangers end, picked up by the Rangers. Katsopoulos. Petiu. Katsopoulos. Katsopoulos. Save, Matson. That almost caught net. There's that right hand we were talking about before. Ordinarily, you shoot high on the stick side, and ordinarily that would be the stick side. He shot high, and there was the hand.
Christopoulos out for a few games with the infected hand. He was like a raging bull, not being able to play.
Raging Bull. That'd be a good title for a movie or something. Face off on the left side of Matson. Rangers have a good game for you Sunday night. I hope you're with us. St. Louis.
Nick Batiou is skating. I think it's his skate, though, Jim. I don't think it's his leg.
That's the dog show. Free puck in the Winnipeg Jets end. Maloney. David to Don. Jets are in. Shot. Wide. Rebound. Save. Rangers will break 2-on-2. .6:57 to go. Bill Chadwick at supper tonight had an extra hot pepper in honor of the fact we're talking to fans down in Mexico tonight.
From Mexico to Hawaii to Alaska.
Hello, Mexico. Awful glad you're with us. Shot toward the goal, save, and Sotar will hold. Lindstrom was back down at center zone. He's all right.
At the end of the third period, Cleveland.
Bill, you can use a couple of gallons of crude oil, couldn't you? Maybe the people down in Mexico would help you. Six minutes and 31 seconds to go. The Rangers have finally opened it up to 7-4. Have 52 shots on net. The Jets have 24.
Well, the Rangers have tied their record for shots on goal for this season. Undoubtedly, they'll break it.
Beck. Meant for Vickers. He can't quite reach it. Into center zone. Markell goes in with a high stick, and Hedberg gets one up on the side. Intercepted, though. Leg lost it to Beck's check. Leg's got it again. Screen shot is wide. Sotar could have been had on that one. He couldn't see.
Jim, Winnipeg has had a few good chances in this period.
Pass across, too far. Rangers cannot get to it in time. .5:48 to go in the game. Lays it off on the right side. Markell across. Good pass by Trimper in front comes through. Markell goes for it. Nielsen goes for him. Markell's got the puck in front and just missed out in front. Chris Maneri had a pretty good opportunity at that one. Markell is planted in front but can't find the puck. Rangers have trouble clearing here for the first time tonight and finally do. Nielsen and Vickers again. Vickers has swapped sides with Hedberg. They've been doing this a lot. Shot toward the goal. Deflected in front.
Jim, that's the European style of play also.
They're flopping the wings coming down.
Right.
Christian.
Years ago, Lester Patrick had a line of Shabicki and the two Koval's. They did that all the time.
Headman pass here and just in front of him. Gary's got it now behind the goal line. High in the air. And we'll talk about a fast right hand. He pulled that one out of the air. 4:54 to go. Third period score 7-4 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey. Off on the left side of Matson. Duguay apparently is okay. It's right into crease and just wide on the rebound by Burns. Duguay goes at the spring, contained by the Jets. That's Babbage, 44. in the Rangers' end. Tommy Laidlaw. St. Louis comes to town Sunday night. Meantime, the Rangers are in Toronto Saturday night. Lukovic sends one, takes one back from Sullivan. The shot is deflected. Score in front. On a backhander, on a deflection in front. Lukovic and Babic. And I think Christian got the goal. Have to wait till he turns around. Looks like Christian. Dave Christian. That makes it 7-5 with a lot of time to play. Rangers had the puck. Laidlaw. Talavas on the side. Katsopoulos lost his stick. Duguay passed it a little too soft. Duguay trying to get back. There's nobody else back there. Christian's got a shot. How about this now? The Rangers lose the puck. They're all deep. Duguay making a vain effort to get back. Christian with great puck sense here. Gets around Duguay, holds it and holds it and holds it. And now on the backhand fires a screen shot by Sotard. And it's suddenly 7-6. That's an unassisted goal on the Ranger giveaway. Here comes Petiou. Look out. In front, knocked aside by Matson. Dave Maloney sends it deep. Petiou in the corner. Tossed it up to Spring. Greshna goes deep to keep it in play. Spring takes a body check. Petiou's got the puck. He gets it loose. In front, through Matson and wide. Rangers have possession again. Dave Maloney shot. Deflected by Petiou and wide. And back to center zone. Fake of the shot by Lukovic. Knocked aside by Dave Maloney. 2:57 to go. What a hockey game. Greshner could not get in all the way. He's trapped. One man back is Beck. And Beck does the job with the body on Willie Lindstrom. Hit the referee. Shot toward the net. Bounces in front. High stick call. 2:37 to go in the game. The faceoff in the Rangers' end. The Rangers leading by a single goal. And they haven't had that shot on net we've been anticipating for about 5 minutes. Oh, wow. 52 shots on goal for the Rangers. Now 26 for Winnipeg, a most respectable total. Free puck, Rangers end. Rangers have it. Don Maloney. John Stone looking for the hat trick, and Don Maloney trying to set him up. Taken away by the Jets. They got a pretty good shot here. In front, deflected, Rangers. Don Maloney with Allison. Allison shot, blocked in front. Jets come out. Rangers are leaving their defenseman back now. 2:04 to go. 26 shots on by the Jets, and 6 have gone in. Barry Beck. Beck goes all the way against Babic. Beck keeps it under control beautifully. Allison's in front. Shot is blocked. Rebound. Beck. Oh, what a job Beck has done here. Johnstone shot. Save or post. Lukovic breaking. Vadnais comes back on him. Taken away by the Rangers. Johnstone for Don Maloney. Penalty, no. No penalty call. 1:17 to go in the game. 7-6 Rangers. Laidlaw. Barry Long is back. What a wild one this is. Nilsson in front, blocked. Long did the blocking. Nilsson again. This is Hedberg. 58 seconds to go in the game. Hedberg pins his man. And the clock stops with 55. I think the Rangers are awfully glad to hear about that final minute of the game. They finally had the extra shot on goal. 53 now. That's the best they've done this year. Rangers went into the second period leading by a score of 3-2. Winnipeg cut that down to 3-3, tied it up. Rangers broke it. There's a timeout been called here. Then Talavas gave the Rangers the 1-goal lead again going into the second period. Rangers opened up quickly with 2 goals to give the Rangers a 3-goal lead. DuPont got 1 back, and Johnstone scored. Then Christian with 2 goals, and once again it's a 1-goal lead. The game has been a total Ranger blowout with the exception of the last 6 minutes of this period, or 4 minutes of this period, and yet the Rangers have never been able to get any breathing room. They are down. They are leading by just a single goal with 55 seconds to go. You know Winnipeg's going to pull the goaltender. Bill Chadwick always goes downstairs for the star of the game, and he insists that every time he leaves here they score. I think for the Rangers' peace of mind, he'd better start leaving later in the game. After he left tonight, they scored 3 goals. All right, face-off is in the Winnipeg end, and surprising, well, Matson, they won't take him out with the face-off in his end. "55 seconds. Nilsson on the draw. Vickers is in a slot. Hedberg to the right. Dave Maloney is playing back on defense, right side of Laidlaw, who sends it in deep. Time running down. Vickers in front. Shot missed by Nilsson, and here comes Winnipeg with a chance to tie it up. Matson goes for the goal, and it's broken away by Dave Maloney. Open net. Dave Maloney's got an open net. Sends one down. Go! Gallant comeback by Winnipeg. Goals are gleaming as Dave Maloney picks it up and takes a chance, coming down the right side, shooting from behind the red line. If he misses, it's back in his end with 37 seconds on the clock. But, man, he cut that right in the middle. Woo! Dead center.
Ranger goal scored by number 26, Dave Maloney.
8-6 the score.
Unassisted. Time of the goal, 19 minutes.
Nilsson shot. Saved by Matson.
That's goal number 9 at 19:23.
24 seconds to go in the hockey game. Sullivan. Dave Maloney didn't take the deke. Stayed with it. Hope you're with us Saturday night from Toronto, and certainly against St. Louis Sunday night. Great hockey team looking to push the Islanders out of first place. That'll take some doing. The Islanders playing pretty good too. A little soft spot the last couple of weeks, but they are there. 8-6 the final score. As the game ends, Rangers with 55 shots on net. Jets had 26 shots on net. And it might not have been an artistic success, but in the record book, in the win column, it's Rangers, and the loss column, the Winnipeg Jets. And I guess really, in the end, you will settle for that if you're a hometown or New York Ranger fan. It was a wild third period. After the Rangers had totally dominated this game from the opening whistle until just about maybe 6 minutes from the end of the game, maybe even a little bit less. And all of a sudden, Winnipeg came on and came on exceedingly strong. So, the final score is Rangers 8, Winnipeg 6. Back with more after this message.
Winnipeg, Dave Christian with his hat trick.
Work time, let's fool around. All right, when I work, I really fool around.
Take your family to fool around with the Harlem Globetrotters, the world's greatest entertainment, February 14th, 15th, and 16th at Madison Square Garden. Tickets at the Garden box office, Ticketron, or charge it. The Harlem Globetrotters, February 14th, 15th, and 16th, Washington's birthday. Call 564-4400.
Have a ball with the Harlem Globetrotters. Let's fool around.
Welcome to a Looney Tune world when Bugs Bunny meets the superheroes. It's all new, all different. It's exciting, it's fun. It's singing, dancing, and it's live on stage, and it's a blast. Starring in person, Bugs Bunny and all his pals, plus Wonder Woman, Batman and Robin, the Joker, the Riddler, the Penguin, Catwoman, and the Tasmanian Devil. It's fun for all ages.
Bugs Bunny meets the superheroes at Madison Square Garden's Felt Forum, February 14th through the 22nd, plus February 28th and March 1st. Tickets to the Garden, Ticketron, or charge it. Call 212-564-4400.
We're back here at Madison Square Garden. Bill will be with you in just a couple of seconds talking to the star of the game. And if he stayed away any longer, I'm not sure who the star would have been. The Rangers got the empty net goal by Dave Maloney. It is an unassisted goal late in the game with just a few seconds on the clock. In the meantime, of course, just before that, Christian had the one goal, the assist by Lukowicz and Sullivan, then Christian unassisted before Dave Maloney's empty net goal really put it away for the Rangers. But they sweat a little bit tonight. Okay, understand Bill's all set downstairs. William?
And the guy that sweated more than anybody else out there, I believe, because he could see this coming, was Carol Vadney. Welcome, Carol.
Nice to be here. I'm sorry. It's very nice to be here.
Carol, you've been through a lot of this type of hockey. How do you feel out there when the puck just not bounce your way?
Well, I'll tell you, it's kind of tough. You know, we had bad ice there for a while. I guess it's bad ice for both teams, but I didn't think we played a sound hockey game tonight. Fortunately, we came out, winning, but it was scary a little bit last minute there. They could have come out and maybe tied the game. That would have been a brutal thing to have to live with again.
How much of the game in Winnipeg came back into your mind?
Well, it did at the beginning of the game. Everybody was really gung-ho for the game. I think the shots were there and all that. We couldn't put the puck in the net. The score was 3-2, and I think we had 40 shots. They had 10. But unfortunately, a few mishaps at the end there, and they got 2 quick goals, and they got right back in the game.
Carol, you've got your 400 assists tonight, along with 2 to go with it. It took you long enough to get that 400.
Listen, Bill, I think I'll play another 500 games, so there was no big rush.
Carol, you know you have a role with the Rangers. You know it's getting the puck out of the zone and playing strictly defensive hockey. You used to be quite an offensive hockey player.
Well, that's a few years back. You used to be a hell of a referee yourself. No, I know what I have to do. I'm playing with Barry now, and I think I told Barry before starting playing with him, it's just don't be afraid to take chances, guarantee I'll be there. So I think he's carrying the puck much more now, and I think that's what they want from us.
You know what impressed me tonight about your partner, Barry Beck, was I thought he got a little more selfish and shot the puck. And the more he shoots the puck, the better off he's going to be.
Well, I told him tonight I had a bad stick, so I said I let him shoot the puck a little bit more. I had to tell him before the game, I said, don't pass me the puck, you shoot.
Carol Vadney, thank you very, very much, and congratulations on the star of the game.
Thank you very much.
And now back to Jim Gordon.
And stay with us. We'll be back after this commercial break. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Part of your spirit, right for your style. So good you can feel it. It shows in your smile. It's your way of looking good.
This is Tracy Alston. Come see why women's tennis never looks so good.
Avon, and you never look so good.
The top 8 women in the world will compete in the Avon Championships at Madison Square Garden, March 25th through March 29th.
It's a moving experience.
Once again, back at Madison Square Garden, and again, in case you didn't get the times, Dave Maloney's goal at 19:23. That was an unassisted goal. That made the difference. The shots on goal totals, 55 for the Rangers, 26 for Winnipeg. Before we leave you tonight, let's take a look at the rest of the scores in the National Hockey League tonight. There's the way they show. Islanders 3-2 over Pittsburgh in the third. Vancouver and Philadelphia in the second. Philadelphia 2-0. Washington and Buffalo tied in the second at a score of 2-2. St. Louis and Montreal in the third, 2-1 St. Louis. Hartford and Detroit, Hartford 2, Detroit 1 in the third. Toronto and Minnesota, second period score, Toronto 3 and Minnesota 1. Los Angeles and Chicago, 3-3 in the second period. Boston and Colorado, no score in the first. 1-0 Quebec over Calgary in the first. Last we heard, too, the Knicks were continuing to lead Cleveland 78 to 60, I believe it was, in the third period. Once again, the final score tonight, the New York Rangers with the empty net goal by Dave Maloney, 8. Winnipeg Jets, 6. Be sure to be with us here again tomorrow night, 7:30, when the Knicks face the Detroit Pistons. The announcers on the preceding telecast selected by Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated. This has been a presentation of Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated over the Madison Square Garden Cable Network through the facilities of Hughes Television Network. This program has been brought to you by Madison Square Garden Cable Network locally and USA Network nationally.